Yeah, so far, I'm really, really enjoying Leon. I think it's probably obviously for clubland, the highest possible environment I could put myself in. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. The trainings, the coaching, everything that I'm getting there, the players that I'm surrounded by every day. I think it all adds up. And of course, Chris is a world-class keeper, and I knew that going into it and what my role would be. And yeah, so far I'm really enjoying learning off her, and she's just a class person as well. So far I'm really liking it.
Next question.
Yeah, just after the main differences between, I guess, what the French league is like to the WSL, and I guess lead on to the Liverpool.
So yeah, the WSL is very competitive in a league in itself, but for us, I think the French league is still competitive in its own right, and there is some really tough games out there to play, and also we find that obviously we have so many other leagues that we're involved in, cups and Champions League as well, but also we also put a big emphasis on getting what we can out of training, so our trainings are exceptionally hard, hardest I've probably had. So yeah, when we're versing each other 11v11, we make sure that everything counts in that aspect as well.
Obviously, top of the taking, playing well week in, week out. How does that confidence from club carry over when you're moving into the national team setup?
Yeah, of course, that all plays a role. But for me, I think if anything, I've learned they're two different environments. That confidence helps, and training every day and being around players like that every single day, being pushed to my limit helps. And hopefully, I'm able to bring that onto the national team. But for me, it's kind of you put your club jacket on and then you put your country jacket on, so they're quite different. But yeah, hopefully, I can still bring the best version of myself to both environments.
Uh, Yeah, Tegan, just along those lines, obviously it's been super competitive for yourself and Maka. Do you feel like this move can help you really establish yourself as that number one or first choice goalkeeper?
I mean, yeah, of course, that's obviously my main goal. And I wouldn't make any move that I didn't think would benefit my career. So for me, I just, yeah, like I said, I take one game at a time, and they're two separate environments, and I hope that they can kind of bounce off each other and help myself in the long run.
Any questions?
So how is it when you're at camp with sorry,
I mean, yeah, of course, we have a very competitive goalkeeping union in itself anyway, so that's always been the case.
Aaron?
How do you going be like the preparation to these games coming up? Then I get up's not far away. What needs to be done for the team to be ready for that tournament still?
Yeah, I mean, so far so good. We just had one training yesterday with the girls that were available, and we have still some people coming into camp. I think they arrived last night as well. So, for us, it's important to get out on the pitch together. Obviously, you know that there's only essentially two camps left before Asian Cup, so we're trying to relish in these times and take each moment as it comes. Obviously, the games are very important this window, and then of course next window as well in the lead up. But for us, with only two camps leading up, yeah, we're just trying to kind of soak in everything Pep is gonna say and put towards us tactic wise, and hopefully, yeah, put our best foot forward.
Isabel?
You but obviously
Short enough time, but are there aspects you feel already in your game that have sort of had that level up since joining?
Yeah, since joining Leon.
Sorry, repeat that, Isabel. Sorry, and are there aspects of your game you feel have already sort of leveled up since joining Leon?
Um, yeah, I think in a sense, I think the way that they want to play at Leon, tactically, yeah, I mean, our coaches are Spanish, Yona, so yeah, that helps a lot, and the way that he wants to play, and I know that's going to hopefully translate with Pep here because I know he wants to have a similar style and brand of keeping the ball, so I think that's very important for me, and I think that's obviously helped by, yeah, obviously goalkeeping wise, I'm working with Chris every single day, and Sergio, goalkeeper coach there, so that's also improving. I think I'm versing world class strikers there day in day out. So I think it's only going to help me in the long run.
Karen?
And obviously, Sam Kerr's back in the team training Teagan, and he's taking his shots from empty seeing sick yet. What's it like? Is it get a bit of a confidence boost having her back in the squad and get to play?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's a confidence boost for our team. She's a big figure within our team, and she has been for a long, long time. So yeah, we're just really, really happy to have her back. We don't want to put any pressure on her or anything. We understand she's been out for a long time, and for us, we just really want her to get back to enjoying football, and I think the goals will come with that.
Marco?
Teagan, have you sensed that with her that she's enjoying the game again?
Yeah, I mean, I think she would be. I haven't spoken to her much. Like I said, we only just got in yesterday, but obviously with being out for so long, I think she would probably find it a privilege to be playing again, and yeah, just probably taking each game as it comes. And yeah, I know that she'll be really happy to put that jersey back on for us.
Anna?
Yeah, Teagan, we've just seen recently that Merrick is running you guys at camp, and Sam did that as well, which she was in that late state of her rehab. What does it do for you guys and for Mary? I imagine, getting her back amongst the group as you're looking forward to the Asian Cup.
Yeah, I think have Mary back in, that's massive. I think anytime when you've got a long-term injury to come back into camp and even just checking with the team, it can make such a difference. Have a out of a change of environment, change of faces, can all help mentally as well. And yeah, I saw her training and moving around yesterday, and she's looking very fit and very good. So hopefully she can be available for the Asian Cup. Sorry, because yeah, she's a massive player for us, and yeah, like I said, hopefully she's available by then.
Joe?
Can you just take us into the camp now? What was the training session like yesterday? Was Sam involved actively? And has Joe started to talk about how he wants to play in this coming match?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm actually probably the wrong person to ask for the training yesterday. I was off with the goalkeeper coach yesterday, so we always have a introduction session on the first day of camp. So it's usually just getting the body started, ticking over after a bit of travel on the weekend or girls coming off games as well. So yeah, I was quite separate to the group yesterday with the goalkeepers. But yeah, Sam was involved, and I mean, Pep started to put in his playing style with us in the last camp in Perth. So we'll see that carry over, and we'll dive more into the teams throughout the week that we're going to verse.
I feel like there's a sense of urgency, given there's such a short run up now to the Asian Cup. Is it getting more intense, for example, in these camps?
I'd say I think it's probably a bit more of an excitement. I think this is the first time in a long time where we've had a very strong competitive group within the squad. So I think there's a lot of excitement there. Um, I mean, I think yes, a sense of urgency, but I think with football and with European football, I know the Asian Cup is in February, but for us it does feel like quite some time away. Between then and now, we still have a lot of games to get through.
Marco?
Teagan, how's the food? I guess how have you found the Pep era so far? I guess have you been through a few different Matildas coaches? Or what do you like and are you really enjoying it?
Yeah, I am. I think Pep is very charismatic and gets along with a lot of the girls as well. He always kind of puts an arm around you and lets you feel like you're confident and instills that belief in you. So far, I think a lot of the girls are really really enjoying it. It's early days in terms of having him and his whole staff in, but yeah, I think as much as we can soak up from them in this camp, that'll help us moving forward.
Hannah?
Just another one on Leon Teagan. Just what sort of advice did Ellie give you going into such a big club? And did they get you learning French sort of frequenzoid sort of thing as well? How's that combination of things?
Yeah, I mean, of course, Elle's my best friend, so she was there through everything with the signing with Leon for me, and I visited Leon so many times before going there, obviously to visit Elle. So she helped me a lot with the city and finding me an apartment and those things straight away. She was so excited for me. And in terms of learning French, yeah, I'm learning French uh, once a week mandatory, and then we've opted for 2 or 3, hopefully, a week just so you can really get it going. But yeah, I think it's really been fun. It's a nice new challenge, and I'm loving learning French. And I know that some of the other girls within the team are also excited to be there as well.
Was there any final questions?
Just one of these games. The Olympic Wales, England, some pretty huge players in both teams. How are the excitement levels for you? I know you tested a few of them before at the Olympics and stuff with GB, but how big a challenge are these two teams?
Yeah, I think they're both quality teams. Obviously, Wales had their first Euros campaign last summer, and England won the Euros. So yeah, I think they're both very, very good teams. They both bring different qualities that we'll have to look to break down. So I think for us, we'll probably be focusing a bit more on our own game and how we can start to develop that under Pep, and then yeah, hopefully we can get a win for both games. That would be great.